Lesson 2-3, Subtracting Integers. Let's imagine that it's currently -4 degrees outside, and the temperature is going to drop by 1 degree. So we are going to take away 1 degree. Alright, so let me represent this on our thermometer. It's currently -4 degrees. It's currently -4 degrees, and it's going to drop or go down by 1 degree. Right, so when I am taking away 1 or subtracting 1, I'm going to move in the negative direction, which in this case is downward. So -4 minus 1 would put me at -5. Now, you may remember from our previous lesson 2-2 on adding integers that we didn't write this as -4 minus 1. We wrote this as -4 plus -1. Right? So these are the same thing. -4 minus 1 is the same thing as saying -4 plus -1. And this idea is really important, because this is the key to subtracting integers, okay? So basically, the simple rule that we use for subtracting integers is as follows. My first number, which in this case, -4, is going to stay the same. My subtraction sign will become an addition sign. And then I will change or flip the sign of my last number, okay? Right, sometimes I will abbreviate this as keep, change, change. And I'm sure most of you are probably very familiar with this. Right, which means keep the sign of the original number, or keep the same number the way it is, change the minus sign to a positive sign, and then change the sign of the second integer, okay? So let's try an example where we apply that rule. -5 minus 3, okay? I'm going to keep the -5 the same. I'm going to keep that first number the same, right, -5. I'm going to change the subtraction sign to a plus sign, and then I will change the sign of my second integer. So since my 3 is positive, I will change that to a -3. And now you simply follow the same rules for addition, right? We're adding two integers that have the same sign. So we're going to add their absolute values, right? 5 plus 3 equals 8. And since the original sign was negative, our answer will be -8. Let's try another one. Let's try 16 minus a -3. So we are going to keep 16 the same. Okay, we're keeping that first number the same. We are going to change our subtraction sign to an addition sign. And then we're going to change the sign of our second integer. So because we're working with a -3 originally, we will make that a +3. And then we just add. 16 plus +3 gives us a +19. Okay, let's try negative 25 minus 9. So we're going to keep negative 25 the same. We will change our subtraction sign to an addition sign, and change our positive 9 to a negative 9. So we're adding two integers with the same sign. Negative 25 plus negative 9 will equal negative 34. Let's try 18 minus a negative 5. 18 stays the same. We change our subtraction sign to an addition sign, and our negative 5 to a positive 5. 18 plus a positive 5 gives me positive 23. Alright, let's try one or two more. I think you're starting to get the idea. Let's try negative 19 minus 5 minus 12. Alright, so I will break this down into two separate problems. I'll start with negative 19 minus 5. Negative 19 minus 5 is the same thing as negative 19 plus a negative 5. Right? I'm adding two integers with the same sign. Negative 19 plus negative 5 is negative 24. I'll bring down my minus 12. Once again, I will apply my keep, change, change rule. Right, where negative 24 stays the same, I keep that the same. I change my subtraction to an addition, and my positive 12 to a negative 12. Negative 24 plus negative 12 equals negative 36. Alright, let's try one more. $25 minus negative 3 minus 10. Right, so starting with 25 minus negative 3, this becomes 25. A minus negative becomes plus positive 3. Right, 25 plus 3 is 28. And I'll bring down my minus 10. And 28 minus 10 is 18. Right, that's really all there is to subtracting integers. See you in the next video.